Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Path of Exile. My name is Wilfred. I don't usually play this game, and no, I'm not quitting Marvel Heroes, just that because the update took a while to come live and everything to be ready to play. So I'm just trying out other games as well. So thank you for all the encouragement and all the tips that you have. I think a lot of you guys in my channels are veterans and beyond in this Path of Exile. For me, I'm just a newbie, and I'd just like to show some of you who has not been playing this game, have not even heard of this game, what it plays like, and just some questions that some of you asked as well. And a special shout out to my friend Samuel from Brazil. I know some of you are from different parts of the world, always like to make new friends. And right now I'm at a global server, finally out from my Singapore server, and I'm Genefire. Do look me up and add me as a friend, level 22 Witch. And I'm still playing Witch, and right now I'm on Act 2. What happened is that I was a fire summoner kind of like, build. And I would like to try something different, because I think this game, one thing great about it is that you could just path out your whole entire journey in whatever build that you feel like to. So right now I'm playing a Frost summoner build to see a little bit different kind of flavor to it, because I reckon Frost is more of like a control kind of like mechanism rather than fire, which is a lot of like damage output and so on. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the pros and cons of the two builds, at least from my perspective I've experienced. Also, for some of you who are new to this entire franchise and wondering what this game is about, then it's really a lot of wonderful stuff here. Now, in terms of gear wise, I mean, there's nothing really to talk about. I'm just a very low beast and low level, but for those who haven't really seen this game before, this is the skill map. You can just go anywhere. Like, I happen to think that it is important to have some resist to the elemental damage, and I also want to kind of like, at first I wanted to a fire build, right? But then I thought maybe I want an elemental build. In any case, I've got like fire resistance, lightning resistant, and frost cold resistant. So why not I try something different and just pick the best out from the elementals and assemble my build. I don't know whether it works or not, but that's just a concept. And if it doesn't work, I can always reroll another one. That's the replayability of this game. And I also a bit of like crit and so on, and also working towards being able to block the spell with the shield. I don't know how effective it is, but it seems like some defensive stuff is not bad. Because I haven't get defeated in this game yet, but it's getting harder. Now there are moments whereby I struggle a little bit, and that's great, because you want a game that challenge you, not just even at low level. I'm a newbie, okay. I know some of you say that at level 22 is probably very, very kind of like simple, but different player play differently. And I'm a witch, so I start somewhere here. But I suppose for different kind of like heroes or classes, you will start somewhere else. These are all the starting points, all these 6 anchors, and the one that's inside is true hybrid. So now, gear-wise, again, the reason why I want to talk a little bit about that is that the one thing great about Path of Exile is that you create your build through all these germs that you have, because germs are actually the spell power itself. So, like for example, I've got like a main hand that has 3 blue slots, so I can use I think I can use a support germ to sort of support. I think this one only support this guy. It's not truly connected here. I don't know why. But I think at least this crit support this one here. But there are other things like this one. I think is linked for both sides. So I've got like a minion support kind of germ that will support this tool, which is raise zombie, which is a minion tag, and also a summoned skeleton, also a minion tag. And I've got other things as well. I've got like the frost bomb. I don't know. I've got fast casting support somehow. Germs lying around. Why not place it there? I don't think it makes sense. I think it makes more sense to put it on the frost bolt, to be honest. You know what I will do? I will do just that. Yeah, you can just do like that. Then you can configure. Then I've got cold snap as well. It's wonderful. If you have a chance to freeze enemy, I'll show you just a bit later. And last but not the least, I've got Clarity as well. Clarity is the one that helps you to regen spirit, and with the cost of the reserve mana. So it's something like Marvel Heroes as well. Some of the aura that it'll take out a bit of your mana or spirit in order to there's a kind of reserve there. So it does play similar in some sense. So now where am I in the story line point of view? I think Act 1, we were the exile, being dumped on the beach, and somehow some of us who didn't die come to this Lion Eye Watch, And the basically, this is like the outer kingdom, and it's being cut off into the inner kingdom because somehow someone raised a barricade, and we were stuck in this place called Whitecrust. And so we are on to Act 2. I managed to open up the kind of like a chamber. The barricade or whatnot. So now is the road is open from the outer kingdom into the inner kingdom, and there are a lot of like blood apes, and I think there's a lot of corruption there. And also I'm facing the elemental as well. So these are the things that I'm sort of like going into right now. And there's a so-called there's all these quests here, so it tell you where things are. I thought it's really neat from an interface perspective. Because I think Marvel Heroes has a lot of like quest item here, but it's sort of like you don't really know where things are and hard to visualize where things are. I think Path of Exile does it really well on that, and that some of this like going on. And I think another thing I realized in Path of Exile is there's a lot of choices, a lot of things that you have to make decision. Even like bandits, like right now I have like 3 bandits that I need to dispatch. So initially it was rather simple. The quest was like, okay, kill these 3 bandits, I'll give you a reward, which I think is one of the passive skill. But then after that, I faced the first bandit, and actually he countered over and said, why don't you let me survive? You kill the other 2, and I'll grant you something else. And then it got me thinking, okay, so each one of them, bandit, want the other 2 gone, but will reward you something different. So right now I'm helping Lord Orc, and I'll get a permanent 40 plus to maximum life. And if I do it that way, so it is kind of nice. And so that is this game is constantly asking you to make decision, and it's always very interesting. And so now Frostbill is very interesting. Frostbill is something called the Ice Nova, but maybe I can't really show you Ice Nova right now, and without raising some. Okay, so basically I could like because right now things are rather simple. I just raise a zombie myself, but I can like have something called the Ice Nova that would kind of expand on the place that you hit. So for example, if I've hit somewhere with the frost, I hope I can like hit it here, and after I missed. So hit it here, and then after that so I didn't hit anything, so it radiated from myself. But if I do hit it, and it radiate from the from here instead. So it's rather interesting. So now I get a little bit headache. So I summon 2 more set of like a skeleton, but I have to keep eyes on whether my zombie are still around or not. So I have to do a bomb here, cold snap, and another bomb. So and the Frost Nova. So I kind of like the Frost one, and I replenish some of my zombies because they are kind of like Alright, so so it kind of it's sort of like it requires a little bit of skill, a little bit of interaction. I kind of like the Frostbill. It doesn't feel as see the Nova start from there, so I thought it was very, very interesting. Where do you want the AOE to be? So a little bit of thinking, different from Fire. Fire just spam it at the location, and it will do a firestorm and so on. So now I think some of you commented that this seems rather slow game. I think the pace, the walking pace is very much like Diablo 3, but it is pretty engaging because you can see what's happening, and some of these fights are not just the large health and so on. You have to be aware of what's happening here. Now I think I out-level this zone a little bit, so it looks rather easy. But so I'm going to rush the content a little bit, and so. Coast, I can do like a 1 as well. Oh, Grand Slam, yet another Grand Slam. So that is another power. By the way, this is the power that I like to I can slam the ground in front of you and with my main hand item and so on. But I'm not really a melee class, so I could sort of save it for my my other tunes later. So now what I need to do is I have to find a way to get into another zone. All right. So and I don't really summon, as you can see, I don't really summon any, this is Cold Snap, by the way. This is a Frost Bomb. I don't really summon any skeleton right now because when things are rather simple, you don't really need to do much. But then I think, okay, here is a little bit exciting, so I'm going to give you guys a bit excitement. Summon 2 skeleton here. This is the boss in a way, alright? Okay, bomb and Cold Snap, and the... So I got 2 debuff right now. I think I shouldn't get too many of this debuff. So I think one of my zombies is dead. So I resummon as well. So it's rather engaging. What? This is... Okay, I tell you what. I know why I don't have mana. I forgot to use clarity. Yeah, so this build is rather mana intensive, by the way. So this is done. Come on, man. So there's something called clarity, by the way. Clarity is this guy here. Clarity is, it reserves some mana, but I get much better mana regeneration. So that is good stuff. Are any of these things good? I do not know. Let me see. Well, I mean, this is more for dexterity kind of gear. And the well, there's a red dot there. I don't know what it is. But I mean, it does seems a bit slower. But all these are just elements that I need to. Okay, so that is like an entry to the crossroads. Should I go to crossroad or should I go to town? Just always a because if you go to town, you can sort of like unload all this gear and so on, or turn those gear in. I'm still picking out a lot of gears, but okay. So coast slab and stuff like that. Yeah, so obviously I missed. Let me resummon some of these zombies because I think my zombies are rather... Yep, so let me just... wow, there's some book somewhere. This is a farmer skeleton. This is...
I haven't slept. No one has slept. Not for 3 days, not since the Black Storm in the northern ranges. Not since the nightmares began. Violent and twisted night terrors. They whisper to us, tempt us, threaten us, beguile us. They promise terrible things in return for even more terrible acts. My husband, Daenerys, went to Alaston to find a doctor who might help. He should have been back yesterday.
Alright, so that is...
I fear for him.
Sorry, number one?
I fear for all of us.
Okay, number two.
It has been a little over a week since the Black Storm.
Okay.
My husband has not returned, and sickness now sweeps through our village. Many have died, and those who have lived have changed. These were folk we once called neighbor and friend. Now they limp and stagger through the night, their deformities as grotesque as the
there's another
madness in their eyes.
ruin. Do I do another ruin here? Maybe I should... maybe I should enter a ruin and see what happened. Entering the ruin. Alright, so I have no idea where I am, and this thing looks rather... Yeah, so I'm doing like cold snap and stuff like that. I'm just trying out which are the good kind of like elemental build that I should consider, and so that is what I'm doing really. Right, so somehow, how does it work? Okay, so that works. So it does... now, what is the advantage or disadvantage of a coal versus the fire? Is that, this orb here is rather hard to control the direction of it. So I tend to miss for quite a fair bit. If there's a boss that runs really fast, I can't really catch a boss. I keep missing it, and it's kind of bad because one time I nearly get defeated by trying to down the boss, but I keep missing because if I miss the frostbolt, I cannot use the rest of the power at the location as well. And so in the end, I think the frost is nice as control, as it's fun. But I have to probably supplement it with other build as well. Maybe a bit of fire that compensate things that cannot be done. Because wow, this is like this guy is let me summon 2 skeleton here, and then cold snap, and then another frostbone, another kind of thing that go into it. And see, my mana regen is pretty fast right now. Yeah, my mana regen is quite fast right now. So, and I'm almost full, so I'm going to go back to town right now. Go back to town is rather easy, and maybe I'll just show you how this thing works. It's like the Diablo 3 when it first started, when there's still a town portal. I think last time Diablo 3 you have to get a town portal, and so on. So you could sell items and all these things. I don't really. Ooh, there's a flask there. I need to identify. And and also how's my stash? Well, actually, you know what? Guess what? My stash is actually running out. Yeah. So okay. So this is a flask of curing. You you can whatever that you need to do, vending, curing. So you have different flowers for different kind of purposes. So meanwhile, man, there's too much thing. So flowers, man, where should I put my flowers? So maybe I put it there. Some of the item I put it there. But you know, I'm running out of space in some sense. I mean, these are only the currencies. It's quite a lot of currency. In a sense, quite a lot of currency, and I put all the germ somewhere like here as well. So I don't know, man. And I mean, it does seem like running out of space rather fast because the items seem so huge when it comes to occupying the space in this game. But let's see what else are there to show you guys on this like area here. I've entered the ruin. All right, so there's nothing really happening here. And the other side is yet another opening here. Well, I mean, it's good that yeah, it's very steady. I like this frost build a lot, but it does have the things that I should supplement it with something else to help me, like the firestorm or like the raging like skull that seek the target. So when the boss move a lot, I found that, you know, if I could seek target, it's going to help me for quite a fair bit. And another greater life plus. These are all the elementals. Yay. I replenish my zombies. So make sure they are... I mean, the zombies are really ugly, man. I think once they go on discount when they sell the skin for the mummy. So I think between zombie and mummy, I'll probably be going after the mummy because you can change the spell look and feel. It's somehow I feel that the inscription in World of Warcraft kind of follow this like path of exiles, a way of somehow giving a spell a different look and feel. But these zombies are really ugly. But what do you expect, right? These are zombies, and I'm the witch. Right. So I'm hoping to see show you some bosses, but I think some of you okay. So this is an elite. So okay, 2 skeleton and I put some force bomb there, and I think most likely I've out-leveled this thing quite a fair bit. I've got some gear here. Anything good? No, I'm not really a melee. Yeah, I found that I sort of like drop quite fast as well if I'm not careful. So I'm just opening up area, being a bit thorough. It's very old school, I say. I mean, even in the past, I do that when I play like Diablo. My friend can't really stand me because I tend to dungeon because and I can't enter. So I don't know what to do, man. Seriously, there's a dungeon, but I cannot enter. So there must be some storyline that I need to complete before I can do it. So in some sense, I mean, the story is I think it's rather, I don't know. I don't want to say a stupid thing, but it seems to me a storyline is rather linear. You have to complete the story in a certain order in order for some things to happen, life for us, whatnot. And there is another location somewhere looked like I don't know, man. This is more like treasure hunting for all this stuff here. So I can't do that. I can't do this. And all right. I suppose I could sort of like open the other area as well, and rather. I mean, I kind of like the frost build, the cold build. Alright, so this is yet another door into summer. Wow, this place is huge, man. Yeah. If only this place is a bit more challenging, but who knows, it may get a little bit challenging in just a bit. Yeah, cold snap, by the way, that was... Okay, yet another chest. Portal. I can portal back. Oh, wow. This probably is somewhere that I've been to before. Is it? It's been opened, and this like right. So I am entering this. I don't know what in the world is this place. The crypt. Whew. I think I need to go to crypt level 1. So these are probably somewhere that it get a little bit challenging. So oh man, do I need to go back to town now? Probably not. So I'm going to, this is a crypt level 1, so I'm going to just like going through the dungeon, so as to speak, and see what's in there. Right now it's all empty, and I have a sense that the boss will be somewhere that I need to kind of like walk around and find where the boss is, and these are, oh wow. There's a, well, obviously there's a quest there, but to yeah. Another thing about this game is that it does require you to think a little bit on how to solve certain things, and the like where to get from A to B. I think I kind of sort of know. So Haku, by the way, is a quest kind of a giver. Wow, these are the scary thing that they get. This is a priest. Oh, nice, man! I got greater mana flask.
Warrior.
Okay, fine. I'll help him. Can I get in then? How do I get in there? Oh, I have void manipulation support, so that is support gear. Nice. I have to get there, man. I mean, so there's a what? So I think this is the one that.
You are a welcome sight, warrior.
I am a welcome sight.
Another spirit has reached out to me. This one is close. Yet another world away. Unless we help him.
Alright, I'm more than happy to help. I don't think I need this one. Let me just decide what this one is. 66 increased evasion rating during flash effect. Well, I think it's better than the one I have here. These are common stuff. Alright, so I don't know why I collect so much junks, man. There's a support there. 25 reduced elemental damage, 25 more chaos damage. So I think that is for the chaos build, not elemental build. Which is not what I intend to. Wow, so this is the crypt level 2, and I'm supposed to find the evil spirit, so I'm just going to find the evil spirit. I think I need some skeleton here to help. So, you know, it's kind of good in the sense that I'm not like having a standard rotation here. Okay, that is done. And the wow, my skeleton are doing the job. Don't need to do anything. Great. Okay, bone shield, whatever it is. So that is the dead end. Have to always constantly check the. I hope that I wish there's a mini map somewhere like Marvel Heroes. That would be rather nice. You know, sometimes I do when I play this game. I mean, I do think that there's some good thing that Marvel Hero has done. Okay, let me just like replenish the health of my zombies. And there's a lot of spider. This remind me of the, you know, Diablo has a dungeon like that, just like that. Wow. What on the world are all these, like, you know, kind of like a green flyer, whatever fire it is. So I have an orb of change. Those are important stuff I get. Oh, there's a. Let me summon the zombie here. So, you know, okay, let me do a force bomb here. Coast. Oh man. So that is done. Challenge complete. Okay, I've iron mask, I have a shield, I have a knife. I think that's what I'm going to pick up right now. I just like not enough to. Well, none of these I can really use. Iron mask, probably not something better than the one I have, but let me see. Who knows? Accuracy rating, increased evasion energy shields, 36%. But it's a green kind of. Yeah, I mean, you can compare the left and right. Well, it's a much higher evasion, much higher shield, and it probably doesn't look like a bird, so that is cool. You know what? I may do this one, but then where do I put my red germ, man? You know, but it's not that I'm using a red germ, so okay, fine. So I need to take away this germ, and to, I would be so totally ugly, like totally ugly. It's you know, the Iron Mask. What's the name of the show? The Three Markesteer. All right, let's continue to find the spirit, and after that we can call it a day. Yes, and I think the boss is right there. Wow. Wow, there's a Raging Skull, man. Let me do a code. Is it done or what? So too much clutter. I don't want to play with this one. This one is dexterity, so it's not really mine in a sense. And a ring. Why not get a ring? Always can use a different ring and see what ring is it. Lightning resistant. Whatnot. What ring do I have? Maximum life. 30 maximum life. 7 maximum life, so it's 28. So it's still not as good as this one. Oh, why am I using a grey item? That's not very yeah, okay, so it's done. And the somehow I don't know why. Okay, so that is done, and I would say let me just pick up the spirit. Did I? Okay, so this is spirit. So once I pick out spirit, the whole place will be in a wow. Good Lord. This is like, what can I do really, except to eat the damage? And I have to like, move it fast, man. This is rather interesting. Oh my god, that's rather exciting too. So I have to quickly rush back out there onto level 1 and I will complete my quest. And these are all Raging Skull. I missed my fire spell, by the way. Yay! And that's it. I'm a hero again. And I haven't regained 1 level yet. And no, sorry. Sometimes I clicked the wrong button.
Way grows stronger for every
There you go.
soul that we return to its care. And as the way grows stronger, we grow stronger. Khan's kingdom fell not to Tukuhama, father of war,
Right.
but to Kitava, the Black Spirit. With every warrior we save, Tukuhama is blessed.
Tukuhama.
Kitava cursed. And the blood returns
Yeah.
to the heart.
So if you want to
Spirit and
sort of
land
understand
serve when you
the...
learn to serve your heart. Speak with me the next time you're at Lion Eye's watch. We have more to discuss on the matters of service and reward.
Right, so it's service and reward. So I gain in the reputation. So I think once I get a level 3, maybe I got a hideout. I don't know, man. There's some hideout things going on. And I think what I'll do right now, I'll just go back to town. And I'll probably call this video, I think that's the end of this video. Will I stay with the Frost build? I don't know. Maybe next time I'll try the Lightning build because I'm actually very keen to try different elemental and see is there anything I can synergize between the fire, cold, and lightning or not, and and is there anything that is excel in certain conditions? So far the cold build give me kind of control that I enjoy. Fire is just pure damage output for me. And who knows? Lightning, I'm keen to see what's going to happen. And as always, drop me a note here, and we can always team up and just have a chat on this game. Wow, man, this is utterly ugly. Well, I think for Halloween, that would be the perfect kind of a mask as a Halloween kind of mask. So this is totally ugly. I think that's why people come to the shop and buy some of these different skin. Like today's special is to get a helmet, and with the helmet then you don't look so ugly. Maybe that's how they make money. Anyhow, till the next time we see each other, goodbye. I hope I'll be able to finish Act 2 heading into Act 3 in next time to go. See you.